Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Three Bands. Here we go. Another 3 pair of the limited edition Friends and Family Forums. If you didn't catch the first video, go back and watch it because there's a lot of neat history in there. And all these shoes are special, and I love the whole idea about giving back to the community. But the bodegas in general just have a really special attachment with Adidas. So do yourself a favor and go back and watch that one. But I'm just going to kind of recap a little bit about the Friends and Family edition and kind of where it came from. First, it's an anti-hype shoe release. It came out of when the pandemic was kind of getting towards the tail end of it. They wanted to do something to give back to the community. So when they approached all the different vendors or the niche brands out there, they were looking for people who were already engaged in the community, because when they approached them, they said, hey, you know, here's the deal. You're going to get to make these amazing silhouettes, but you're going to have to make it fun for your public or your community to connect with, and you have to give back to that charity. So for that reason, I gravitated to this story, and I also gravitated to these silhouettes because they were just beautiful and timeless. So let's just jump in and let's talk about the ends. We'll start here. I'll get the box out of the way, and I'll just tell you what I like about these. Okay, so End X. This shoe, first, it reminds me of the End X Adidas Superstar with these classic colors on top. But a little bit about End X. This one was designed around expression and change. It's a London-based charity that went to Greenhouse Sports. It built on that belief. They believe, and the research shows that they've had research done, is that having youth, especially those in disadvantaged communities, and giving them some kind of way to get involved with sports at the school level makes them more engaged, and they're more likely to go and attend and make good grades and have a sense of, you know, when you have a coach that's on there riding you, making you be your best, and you get that sense of belonging, that's something that will stay with you forever. Anybody who's out there, male or female, it doesn't matter, who's been involved in sports, you get that sense of camaraderie from it. So I really like the fact that when I think about the End Adidas forum, that they did that. And just show you this silhouette real quick. Again, I think, and I hope that you see when I'm showing you these shoes, just that all the materials on these are just top-notch, high-end. The leathers on here are supple, the suedes on here are deep and have a good nap to them, and all the little details are just really, really dope. And this shoe is no different, this limited collaboration. So this is a really sweet pair of shoes. Now we're just going to move into the next pair of shoes. We'll just put, let's see, let's pick these, put the ends over here. Sneaker Politics, okay? Sneaker Politics. Really cool thing about Sneaker Politics, again, the brand was started by Adam Dangle, and what he wanted to do is bring a sneaker store down to the New Orleans market, right? The thing about it is just like some of the stories that I gravitate to, he started from nothing. He was working at Finish Line, and even when he wanted to start his sneaker store, it was tough for him to get any major players like Nike to get involved. You know, it was something he really had to work towards, and I'm not sure if that's where the play on the name Sneaker Politics came from, but I gotta tell you, if it didn't, it sure hits home after reading and understanding his story. But what I really love about this pair of shoes, what Adam did was he got with, again, his local businesses and his communities, and what you could do was he would announce where the shoes would be given out, and you could pull up to these local businesses, and what would happen is these privately owned, local owned businesses would have an opportunity to get involved with the sneaker culture and get involved with the people who were pulling up. It was just fun in general. And then when you arrived and you just mentioned the shoe, long as they were still available, you got the shoe. I mean, that's just pretty dope. And again, all the proceeds and all the money went to charity. So Sneaker Politics, just a beautiful pair of shoes and another really cool story. And again, with these, I think, look at that leather on there. They really went, when Adam was doing this show, he really went for a super soft, supple look and just a clean, light blue silhouette on those stripes. Dope, right? Really am impressed with how he put this shoe together. On the other one, I took the tag out. I just want to show you that on the inside, because I just like all the little details. I like that Politics on the inside. Again, another sick, dope pair of shoes. Now let's get into the Offspring. Again, another charity involved. Again, another company that's doing the right thing by getting involved with their local businesses. So another neat story. And this pair of shoes has some of the coolest details out of these 3 pair just because I like little details. So I'll just kind of jump in and we'll talk a little bit about it. It's a London-based clothing brand. It started in 1996, and the whole thing was connect the community with the sneaker culture and also be involved. And if you go to their website, really neat thing, and shout out to Offspring, is they make it forward out there when they're talking about their company that they're going to be involved with volunteering at soup kitchens and doing bake sales and whatever it may be, along with a huge drive around sustainability and doing what's right for the environment moving forward. And you know, that's a huge commitment because it costs additional money to do those kinds of things. So I love to see that. So just check that out, check their website out, and you'll see this. Also with that, you got these little goodies that came in the bag. It's a little Adidas Forum pin. You got this cool, I love this Offspring, that little sticker. That was dope. And then you've got this on the Adidas Forum, and I'll just kind of hold this up. As a token of appreciation, thanks for being part of the community. All that we ask is you pass on a nice deed for someone in your community as pay it. Pay it forward, pay it forum. You know, that's the little play. That's what's up. And you know, what I like about all of these shoes, and I like about the whole movement around this limited anti-hype Friends and Family Forum edition, is that it's all centered around doing something good for someone else and making people feel better in their own skin. And when you wear a pair of shoes, of course, even if it's something that's not hype, it is nice when you look down and you go, okay, the proceeds went to a good cause, and the organization I'm representing and I'm wearing on my feet, they also believe in community. So that's something that you can feel proud of as well. Anything you can do that's going to better the world around you and people around you is worth putting your time into. You know, there's so many other things you could not be doing, but when you do make a decision to do these limited collaborations and give back, I think that's just a huge shout out to the brand and whoever came up with this program. I really gravitate to it. Now, what I love about this particular shoes, there's so many details on it. Again, look at that. I love that silver hit and that blue Offspring. You can even see kind of that right up in there, that kind of crocodile, alligator, I don't know. The nice lightning bolt on the end. That's dope. I love the fact that they kept this crosshatch system down here. I like they put it in there and made it a nice deep blue. And of course, this translucent bottom is just sick. Let me grab this other, no, this is the one I've got open. Let me just show you this hip on the tongue, which is just super cool. Designed in London. That's dope. That is dope. And then the nice surprise on the end of this is when you open them, when you take them and you hold them up like that, you've got an Adidas hit on one and the Offspring logo on the other. Just another sick pair of shoes. So that's the second video in this series. Again, just wanted to bring these out and talk about them just because of this special connection to community, the beautiful story that they have, because I know out there a lot of you are just like me. You want to collect what you love and you gravitate to anything with a story. So till next time, stay tuned and we're going to talk about some more insane shoes. This is 3 Bands and I'm out. Peace.